All right. Moving on to our
Okay.
next story.
Goodness.
This comes from relationship advice. My boyfriend, who's 34, has a sexual history with my parents, a 49-year-old man and a 47-year-old woman. Can we still survive?
What? That's it? That's the whole story?
That's the craziest. That's the craziest title I think we've come across.
Oh
That's
my.
the title.
My boyfriend has a sexual history with my parents. Can we still survive?
At the same time, you think?
Yeah, for sure. They went to like a restaurant and they were like, we'll take him.
You sexy dog.
You sexy dog.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
No, that's just crazy.
That is wild.
That's the craziest title.
There's something we have to discuss when we get to it.
Oh, there's something we have to discuss? I think we already have that.
Their ages?
Okay.
Read it to us.
Okay. Gross situation, but both my parents have told me that it's not a big deal since we're all adults. Guys, we're all good.
What the hell?
We're all
What's
good,
happening
dude.
Here?
Oh, okay, so it's good. No
Oh,
worries.
it's good. My boyfriend, who we will call Sam, is a bit older than me. 34 versus me, a 23-year-old woman. And this has never been a problem before. We've been dating for over a year now, so things are pretty serious. However, when he came to meet my parents over dinner, hell broke loose. I thought everything was going fine at first. I've had boyfriends who were shy around my parents before. They can be intimidating. But around an hour into our dinner, my mom pulled me aside.
Oof.
She explained to me that she and my dad actually already knew my boyfriend. Obviously, I was confused as they had appeared to introduce themselves for the first time not that long ago. My mom explained that 10 years ago, she and my father had taken part in a threesome with Sam, but it was all in the past. I didn't want to hear any more, but she told me that they'd all slept together a handful of times.
Oh my God!
In retrospect, I didn't take this information well, and I left their house by foot and ran until I was far enough away to call for an Uber.
Okay.
I've been home for a few hours now. Sam has called me literally hundreds of times in the last few hours trying to talk, but I don't want to answer. The whole thing is making me feel sick. I have picked up a call from my parents who told me to calm down and handle this situation like an adult. My mom called me immature for being so freaked out by the thought of her and my dad having sex, and she said that if I'm going to be part of a grown-up relationship, then I need to handle this type of thing more appropriately. I see a future with Sam, but I never expected that my parents would be a part of our history. I really do love him a lot, and I know it's not his fault that he chose to be involved with my parents such a long time ago. Is there a chance our relationship could survive this?
There's not.
Wait, how cool is this? Wait,
There's-
this is
There's
awesome.
not.
This
No.
is so cool.
Oh.
Mom and daughter. How awesome is that?
Only need to get one
Wow.
bed for the
Mom,
family vacation.
You're so much alike.
Oh my God.
Mama, Mummy.
Oh, well, it's Friday. What did we say?
No,
so alike.
no,
You
no.
can't give us this story
No.
at the end of our shoot week.
Sweetie
This-
baby, honey, it's not
okay,
working out with Sam.
Also, Daddy.
Oh my God.
That just hit me. That it's Mommy and Daddy.
Mommy and Daddy
And Sammy.
at the same time. Mommy,
Sammy,
Daddy,
Mommy,
Sammy.
and Daddy had a good time, yeah.
I'm sorry.
10 years ago? Okay.
Oh my God.
No,
Love that.
no.
Absolutely. I can't believe the mom even told her.
Whoa, no, don't do this.
What?
It's good that the mom told
no,
her.
no. It's good the mom. It's good. Okay, let me take this back.
No, I would rather not know.
But like,
Not me.
kind of. Okay. Can I say?
Yes?
I think it's crazy the mom told her while they were still at dinner.
Yeah.
across the table.
Yeah. She's like, pumpkin pie's on its way. Hey, honey, can I speak to you for a second? So your father and I, and
Can I take you to the kitchen? I f***ed your boyfriend. But don't worry, so did your dad.
and your father.
And
your
she
boyfriend.
goes 1 second and runs out the door.
And then she goes, oh, no.
She goes,
You see her running, it's just like, why are you running? It's like my parents f***ed my boyfriend.
further.
Music plays, indie music, and then she goes, okay, I'm calling an Uber, I'm exhausted. It's been 2 minutes.
I just kept running.
Oh,
Forrest, go, Forrest.
It cuts to like the fucking Sierras, and she's just still running.
that's when you use ChatGPT.
I think I would run forever.
Yeah.
You have a full beard by the end of it. The mom's like, stop this, come back.
Why have you been running? Well, 20 years ago, my parents told me something that would change my
He
life.
says.
Sorry, it's over. There's no chance.
What?
No.
I disagree completely.
You think
Just ask your mom, what was it like? Any tips? Just kidding.
Too many tips.
No.
Too many.
Stop that
Look,
now.
look, this is one of those situations. The boyfriend did nothing wrong. He had a threesome 10 years ago, right?
He has good taste.
Multiple.
They had multiple threesomes.
He had good
10
taste.
years ago. They
Multiple?
They can't. That happened. That's fine.
He's like, you remind me of
That's
someone.
fine. But had it been literally anyone else that he had a threesome with, except for these two people, they could move on.
That's
but
the universe.
This is no. I'm
Exactly.
sorry.
No, it's the universe being like, you guys are not a match, and this is how we're going to
You know
destroy
what?
it.
We're gonna move on from this one.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm not even talking about. Okay, to be clear to people listening and watching, I'm not talking about right or wrong. I'm talking about just like, nope, I'm out.
Exactly.
It's just a nope, I'm out situation.
Right.
Like,
Right.
yeah, because what if? What if it's like a year down the line, it's Christmas, and we all know what happens during Christmas?
what are you talking
It's
about?
Christmas, and the
Don't
boyfriend
go
comes
there.
in.
Don't go there.
And the boyfriend,
that?
the boyfriend goes, do, 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 and the mom goes, let's give a little job for Christmas. And she goes, ba, ba, ba,
Why
ba,
are they reindeer?
Zip. You don't remember the last time we did this? Remember the Christmas love story? Hello, it's a callback. And she goes, who? Buy me purses. Guys, the mom is going to be attracted to him, and also the father.
No, we don't know that.
Yes, we do.
Wait, they had a
No,
threesome. Do you know what happens in a threesome? The guys lock eyes, and the
What? Amanda, what?
what? What? I am done explaining what a hookup looks like. Enough. Here's the deal. I don't think this can last.
That?
I wanted it to.
I said.
You could have said that a while ago, Amanda.
I wanted it to, but then I thought about Christmas time and the holidays, and then everything's gonna get messy.
Exactly. It's so messy already. What if they're having sex and he calls her his dad's name?
There's an added element. There's an added element that we're not thinking about.
Sam's like, Bill, I mean, Amy. Amy, you're Amy.
Amy, sorry. No, that's your mom. Shit.
There's an added element that makes this worse.
What?
There's more.
All right, first,
Update.
there's some comments here. And this first comment, it had me thinking about, I was like, okay, the age gap. And then that made me, something occurred to me, that they slept together 10 years ago, and she's 23. She was 13. She was still living with her parents when they were actively having threesomes with this
They
guy.
did it in the house?
I don't know, but no, I just mean like,
Right? Fucking hotel.
I just mean like she was still like,
She was 13.
she was still under their care. She was a minor and like under their care while they were going out and doing that with
They can
the
be
threesome-
parents.
The threesome is fine.
Yeah,
The threesome
they
is
can-
fine.
yeah.
They just had the threesome with this
Yeah.
guy, and now he can't be the one who's in a relationship with her now.
Yeah,
All right, let me
GBT.
read this comment.
Once you said she was 13, the whole story changed.
Okay, let me read this comment.
Okay.
If I was in your shoes, knowing that my boyfriend was f***ing my parents when I was 13 is a massive nope, I'm out for me. I couldn't even imagine what's going through your mind right now. I'm sorry you're going through this. Yeah.
Okay, well, they
Yeah.
said it.
Yeah, that's what
They
we were.
said it.
That's what we were saying.
That's it.
So no, it's no.
No
Someone
chance.
else said, damn, that is rough. If it were me, I would just sadly say it won't work out with that person. I wouldn't be mad at your parents. They obviously couldn't have predicted that coincidence.
Right.
I would just say there are more fish in the sea, and the odds are most of them haven't had a threesome with your parents. Seems like it would be very awkward to continue that relationship. What if she just keeps finding guys and they're like, I also had a threesome with your parents.
That's
And she finds out that her parents just ran through the town.
Bill, bring out the key lime pie, honey. Your boyfriend.
She's at the mall with her parents, and then every single guy in the mall is just like,
right. Eventually,
you guys everyone in this town.
eventually they're gonna need just like a spreadsheet of everybody that's in town, so they can.
They're
just
going
mark
through
X's.
Tinder and they're like, yep.
That one.
Yep.
No, not that. Oh, wait, yeah, that
Yeah,
was
we
9
did.
years ago.
We had sex with him too.
I forgot that it was 10 years ago. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I know. Though this is a crazy coincidence. This is like truly movie material. Like this would
Yeah.
be hilarious.
Seriously, yeah, it would be.
But they didn't forget Sam. You know what that means?
They didn't forget him.
He was
Good.
memorable.
Yeah,
Sexy dog.
okay. What's crazy to me, though, is she runs for 5 minutes or however long, calls an Uber, comes home, immediately writes this Reddit post.
Yeah.
That's what she says.
That's her safe haven.
She got home and she's like, Chat GPT,
Help.
what do I do? Last
ChatGPT's
comment.
like, you're
Last comment. Everyone in that room has been inside your mother. I am sorry. I'll see myself out. That's what a Redditor there.
Why would
huh?
you say something
He
like that?
tightened his fedora for that one.
Yeah, I feel better about myself listening to that.
Just want to say that everyone was widowy in your mom.
Jesus. I'll see myself out.
I'll see myself out.
God.
Oh, God, we have to move on. I'm getting
Is there an update?
No, what's the update?
I don't know.
Maybe the parents got with Sam.
It's
Yeah.
like I got back home and they had sex again.
I found them naked at home.
Well, there's no update? That's such a bummer.
Yeah. That is WTF. Stamped. Left the
Well,
planet.
I wonder what she did. I doubt she probably. But then imagine going back, like you can't leave your parents.
No,
Oh.
you just leave Sam.
That's an absolute, you're never getting over that.
That's such a bummer. I'm so glad she told her, because imagine if she waited and they like got married and have kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
overall, it's good she knows.
yeah.
No, you're right. It's good. It is overall good she was informed. Like, she
Yes.
knows this.
Yes,
Mom did the right
yes,
thing.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know if there's any other way about it.
Sam
Nope.
like walks in and locks eyes with the dad, and they flash back to the night they locked eyes over his mom.
Okay. Now, I said it, now you're saying it again.
Well, I'm picturing it again. I'm a picturer.
Good.
Well, let's move on so we can picture something else messed up.
I love that.
Am I the asshole for telling my coworker I can't attend her funeral because I'm busy that day? What? So here's the situation.
He can commune with the dead.
Yeah, my dead coworker. So here's the situation. I have this coworker. Let's call her Karen. Karen is a character. She's always talking about these elaborate plans for every possible scenario. Last week, she told us she had pre-planned her entire funeral, complete with a guest list, catering, and even a DJ. Apparently, she wants her final send-off to be a lit celebration of life. Anyway, out of the blue yesterday, Karen walks up to me during lunch and says, "Hey, just so you know, I've penciled you in for my funeral next Saturday at 2 p.m. It's going to be fabulous, and I'd really appreciate your attendance." So here's the thing. I'm alive and kicking, so the idea of attending a funeral for someone who's very much alive just felt weird. Plus, I already have plans next Saturday to binge watch an entire season of Stranger Things and eat my weight in pizza. So without really thinking, I just blurted out, "Sorry, Karen, I can't make it. I'm busy that day." She looked at me like I just slapped her with a cold fish. "Busy?" she asked, her voice dripping with disbelief. "You can't be too busy for a friend's funeral." Now, Karen has been giving me the cold shoulder ever since, and our other coworkers are split. Some think I'm a heartless jerk for not going along with her bizarre funeral dress rehearsal, while others think she's completely off her rocker for expecting people to actually attend this thing. So Reddit, am I the asshole for telling my very much alive coworker I can't attend her self-planned, preemptive funeral because I'm busy watching Netflix? Edit. For those asking about her well-being, she is fine. I overheard somebody asking her, and she replied that it's just a celebration of life. So yes, it seems to be a narcissistic event.
Wait, so I think they might have left out a part where they are actually throwing like a practice for it.
Yeah, so it's like a rehearsal for the funeral?
They're specifically saying that they are busy watching Stranger Things and eating their weight in pizza, which is so epic, I have to add.
Yeah, and I loved that.
Very
It's
cool.
so epic.
Very cool.
I felt at peace just hearing that. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm confused. So she's throwing a party.
She's throwing a gigantic party. It's her preemptive funeral. So she's throwing her funeral now, long, hopefully, before she dies. And she wants it to, her final send-off to be a lit celebration of life. Now, yeah, he later calls it a dress rehearsal, but I think that's his own terminology. It is essentially just a big party she's throwing for herself, and it's kind of the labeling of it's a preemptive funeral. I mean, I don't know. My thought is like, cool, you can do whatever type of parties. You can't tell someone they have to be there. Like, and I don't know. I'm of the mindset, like, if I did this, if I was in her position, and then someone was like, I can't make it, you just have to be like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah, this feels like, because of the way she's like dressing the event is making it a bigger deal, but it's not.
It's not the same as like a real funeral, like in the sense of when people are like, well, you should attend your friend's funeral. It's like, yeah, if they died, but this isn't that. This is a different thing.
And
I've
they're
never
not
heard
even,
of this before.
They're also not even like friends, it sounds like. It sounds like they're just coworkers. So
Yeah, with coworkers especially, you're not like obligated to go to their personal events.
it's always like a nice gesture to be like, hey, throwing a barbecue. Come. And that's the best part about coworkers is you don't really have to go.
Yeah.
Crazy thing to say.
Yeah.
But like with your friends, you're like, oh, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing I figured out. You don't have to go with friends either.
Yeah.
that's the most Spencer Agnew thing I've ever heard.
You might lose some along the way.
It was a mind-blowing thing for me because I always was the type that had to come up with like elaborate excuses for why I couldn't hang out with people. And I'm very introverted. I need like time to myself. And so, but I would never say that. You know, if I was in this guy's position where I'm like, oh, I want to just stay home and watch TV, I'd have been like, I can't, like, I gotta do this thing that day. But then it was a good friend of mine, Matthew Scott from So Random. We were hanging out in our dressing rooms one day, and I'm like, I'm like 19, so I'm still a very insecure person. And we were talking about making plans, and like a bunch of us were gonna go hang out that night. And I was like, yeah, do you want to come? And he goes, no, I'm gonna stay home and watch TV. And I remember just being like, that's awesome. Like that's like, honestly, thank you for just being completely honest. I'm not offended at all because I get it. And it kind of like changed something in me where I was just like, oh, you're allowed to not, just because I don't want to go out that night doesn't mean I don't like you.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it, it just means like that's what I'm desiring to do that day.
Yeah, or just being like, I think it was working here where it was like realizing that people, like we'd finish a shoot or something and it was like, hey, we're gonna grab beers or whatever. And someone just being like, hey, I have no more social energy in my tank.
Yeah.
And being like, that is so relatable and understandable. And you can't force that. And that's okay.
Totally.
You know?
It's especially strange because, we're talking about coworkers here. They don't sound like they are friends based on this description. So to expect that is strange. I don't know. This is just all odd to me.
This is such coworker behavior. This feels like, I don't think this is just like the coworker I have nightmares about. Where it's like, you're kind of forced to do their bits with them or whatever like that. Where it's just like, no, I mean, like, do you know, like people like that where they come over, they're like, blah, 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 and you're like, yeah, man, I'm at work.
Yeah.
And I think people here have good boundaries with that, where it's like, if we see someone sitting off kind of in the corner, it's not like, hey, let's bring them into the bit, or let's.
And it's like, no, they're like there for a reason.
Yeah, it's like they're doing their own thing.
Yeah. Also, I feel like people who, like, this is a really weird take, but I feel like I've seen it in reality TV too, where people love funeral as a theme. And they find it very fun and like a big deal. Like there's been like funeral divorce parties. It feels like she's making it a big deal because she's labeling it her funeral and she's calling it, and you can't like say no, but it's just a party.
I think like to the funeral theming stuff, I wonder if it's almost like a, when people try and like talk things out loud to almost like not normalize it, but make it feel a little less scary.
Yeah, like wait.
Where it's like, it feels, it's like, reclaiming.
No, 100%, I totally get it. And it's a little punk rocky to be like, my marriage is over, let's eulogize it or whatever.
Yeah,
like, it's cool. But I think like she's doing this.
See, I don't even think it's cool.
To eulogize something?
I think it's lame as hell.
I think it's corny. The funeral divorce party, it's a little corny.
But it's kind of a theatrical fun theme because you get to like be like there's like it's like a fun theme, I guess. Like
you're allowed to theme parties kind of in any sort of way
legally.
You want. The issue to me is really not the thing she's doing. She's allowed to do this.
It's
right?
the stakes.
It's that she's pressuring him.
Yeah.
You're pressuring a coworker. So it's not even like, hey, you've been my best friend since high school. Like, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's, hey, I work with you. We are forced to be in the same building every day in order to pay our rent. Now you have to come to this personal thing.
But she's using that theme to do that. She's going, it is my funeral, you must come.
It's strategic. Because it's like, in 5 years, are you going to throw another?
Yeah, exactly.
And then make people like, you need to come to my funeral again. Because it's, what if I died a second time?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It's also kind of like dangling your worth in front of someone, being like, if I was gone.
Would you
Yeah.
care? I think
I don't
we
know if
should.
she's doing that, but
I think we should be allowed to see what would happen after we died. That's my hot take.
Okay, Tom Sawyer.
Yeah. No, that was a good fantasy, like little fantasy moment. For me as a kid.
that was a good little fantasy moment, Spencer. But yeah, no, I think you're right. We should be able to see it. And I feel like she wants to see how people will show up for her,
Apparently not.
even in small spaces.
I think our producers put down a note that I agree with too, that it's, you know, she's throwing this, she's theming it, to be pressuring people, I think the pressuring adds the insensitivity of like, you don't know what someone else is going through. So to be like, yeah, come to my funeral themed party. It's like,
Oh, both my parents just exploded.
yeah, it's like, you don't know what someone, especially a coworker, you're probably not talking to them. So it's like, what are they going through that maybe they're like, yeah, I don't want to go to a funeral right now because I just went to one like last month. So this isn't really fun for me. So I think just the pressuring part is what makes her
100%.
absolutely an asshole here.
Also, your life doesn't have to end to give it meaning.
Whoa.
Hey, she's allowed to just throw a party.
Yeah.
You're allowed to celebrate your life without it being a
And your life doesn't have to be ending to make your friends show up.
Unfortunately, I think if I got a party invite and they're like, well, it's a celebration of life, I'd be like, I don't know, I'm okay.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Comments. OP needs to go to the funeral and say a few words to the attendees about how unbelievably self-centered, narcissistic, and thirsty she is.
That'll go over
was,
really well.
And how insensitive she is to others going through real loss.
I love like the Reddit take of like when they're like, you know, you need to sue her. Like you need to sue this. Well, like, dude, lawyer up.
And then drop the mic and leave to binge watch Stranger Things, not the asshole. Someone said, turn it into a roast, tell everyone except Karen, not the asshole. Sounds familiar. No, I agree. There's always a comment that's like the catharsis comment of like, well, you should show up to her house with a bulldozer and
Yeah, like you should bulldoze her house.
Bulldoze her house because she's dead now, and foreclose her house. Someone said, I have so many questions. Is this like a birthday and it's funeral themed, a funny leaving office themed party, a random party on a random day? Has she expressed any signs of wanting to end her life? Does she have a terminal illness? No, it would raise questions for me.
It's like when you have a big theme, I always need like a justification for the theme.
Yeah.
Just like a little something. Like, are you leaving the job? Like, what's happening?
What if you all show up to the party and she's legit dead? She's like in a casket.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, and it's a murder mystery. It's like one of you killed me.
And you showed up, and then you find out that she was so pissed you weren't
Not
gonna
only
come.
not only do you show up and she's dead, she's like a skeleton. It's like she's been dead
She's
for
been dead
5
for years. Yeah.
And
You've been
anytime
working with a ghost.
you're like, you talked to her? You didn't. You're crazy.
It's like that Tegan and Sarah song, Working with a Ghost.
Whoa.
First time a Tegan and Sarah song has been referenced on Reddit stories.
Tegan and Sarah has been referenced. OP responded to that comment
They're
saying,
coworkers.
Yeah.
They are. Fence are good.
OP responded to that saying, well, the way she talked about it made it feel like a celebration of life more than anything else. I actually overheard another coworker asking her about her well-being, and Karen answered that she was absolutely fine, but that birthdays weren't that special anymore, or something like that. Someone said, my grandma had a funeral for her 40th birthday party. They set up a coffin in the living room and she laid in it all night while her friends gave her drinks and well wishes. Grandma and Grandpa posed in that coffin for pictures pretending to be dead with their favorite drinks in hand. At their actual funerals, decades later, we printed those out poster size and freaked out some of the younger significant others that attended. I'm not sure if they requested that, but it's what they would have wanted. My grandparents partied.
You know, we figured out a way to monetize this on
I was
Smosh.
just about to say, it's actually pretty fucking rich of us to sit here this whole time and be like, she's crazy for doing this when we have so much content.
I think there's a difference, though. Yeah.
Yeah, because ours makes money.
But ours was justified.
Yeah.
It was like, here's a joke machine. Like, here's
Yeah,
a
right.
roast.
Right.
And it's a theme. And it's good, and you can
Here's the
click
thing,
it
ours is
below.
good.
Also, there's a difference between a funeral-themed party and my preemptive funeral. Because
Yeah.
it's being like, hey, I'm having a party this weekend and it's funeral-themed.
Yeah.
Is one thing. It's, hey, I'm having my funeral to celebrate my life. It's like, okay. And it's not even on her birthday, it doesn't sound
Yeah.
like.
It's just like, hey, I'm throwing myself a party where everybody's going to be celebrating me.
Yeah.
And it's
Also-
a couple extra layers there.
I've never really meant anything more than what I'm about to say. I believe all parties are a celebration of life.
Yeah, here. Sometimes I feel like pressured to like go into work sometimes. Like, so I can relate to like this, like, when they're like, hey, Spencer, like we need you in today, like 'cause you're in the shoots today. And I'm like, it's like this unfair pressure that like, what if I don't feel like going? It's just not, it's kind of like, it feels like a little invasive. And it's like, I should show up and like, I should show up and be like, you know what, you're narcissistic, you're like self-serving.
Like, look at you just asking me to show up,
like
and you don't know what's going on with me.
You're asking me to, like, you don't know what I'm going through.
Exactly.
I was up late, like, I had to squeeze in a shower this morning. Like, you don't know what I'm going through.
You want me here at 8:30 in the morning?
I was supposed to be here at 8. I showed up at 8:20, and I'm sorry.
You are so, I had to squeeze in a shower this morning, Coded.
I had to squeeze in a shower.
I had to.
Look, I'll just say, 8 a.m. call time. I showed up at 7:45 with donuts.
That's crazy.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I'm having my funeral this Saturday. Please show up.
And Tegan and Sarah are coworkers.
They will be performing
Calling your
else, not at my place.
to coworkers is really funny to me.
Allie and AJ, coworkers.
Yeah.
All right, our next story comes from Petty Revenge.
Ooh.
Love this. College roommate ate my food, so I sold their books.
Oh. Dreadful.
A roommate ate your food? I've never heard of that.
Did you eat his food?
No.
No, it's a common thing.
Oh, I thought it was a bit because you guys are
Why
roommates.
would you,
Actually, no, Damien never did that.
Why would you immediately go to that? Why would you think that he didn't eat
Why
my
would you
my
do
food?
Because I'm
that?
sitting down with two old roommates.
Why would you?
I'm not that old. Angela.
What, you just
By
called
the
us
time
old?
this comes out, I'm still, my back doesn't even hurt.
In 2010, while I was in college, I lived in off-campus housing with a male roommate who frequently had friends over, which did not bother me, but their lack of common decency really frustrated me. One week, I purchased a significant amount of groceries for myself. I had to go home for the weekend due to an emergency. Once I returned, all of my groceries were gone. After addressing the issue with my roommate, he assured me it wouldn't happen again, but unfortunately, it continued to occur. This one time, my mother made me chicken and spinach. He asked me who made the chicken. I told him, my mom. He said it was really good. I never gave him permission to eat my food. I started storing most of my food in my room. The breaking point came when my mother prepared a delicious meal of salmon, broccoli, and sweet potatoes for me. I left the food in the fridge while I went to campus to help make meals for the homeless. I should have packed him a sandwich. Once I returned, I found my roommate's friends enjoying my mother's cooking and praising it. Feeling disrespected, I took matters into my own hands. While my roommate was in class, I entered his room, collected all of his books and clickers, and sold them to a resale bookstore on campus. After that, he never touched my shit. Truth is that I would have never had an issue with sharing if he asked and saved me some of my food. They never asked and they always ate everything. Additional information, we never had a conversation about what happened, but he stopped eating my food, so I'm sure he knew I took his books. I don't think I got more than $100 for the books and clickers, but the money was not the motive. Clickers. We used to use this back in the day for attendance and pop quiz. It's like a remote connected to your student ID.
I'm a little ticked off.
Yeah?
What are you thinking?
Those are his books. I don't know. At UCLA, books were so,
Yeah.
like, they're so expensive, so stupid. You have to wait in so many lines to get them. I'm like, you could get new yams, new mom's yams.
You can get a new mom. Your dad's been dating.
Or like eat his food. Don't go for his education, man.
You're saying go for an eye for an eye, like eat his food. It
don't
doesn't
go
sound like
eye for foot.
It doesn't sound like they have any food. The roommate's eating all of her food, and the roommate's friends are eating all of her food and bragging about it in front of her face.
I have to say that sucks.
Yeah,
and that's rude. That sucks.
It's a move. It's bullying. It's like really entitled. But I do get what you're saying about like, yeah, you take your petty revenge, whatever. It's just a weird like left turn. It's not like, well, I'm gonna make you food that, like we've heard stories where it's like, I made food that was way too spicy and that'll teach them. This one's like, well, I'm gonna take your bed and throw it in a river.
It's
like,
a conversation of, is she elevating it? Now it's like in the...
Is like someone's education. But also, that's their food. You're right. No, there's no one...
My thinking is always this, and I know some people disagree, because some people view it of like, no, you get your revenge.
Yeah.
Right? I never thought that way. I still don't think that way, especially with roommates, because I'm like, you live with this person.
Yeah.
They have access to all your shit.
Yeah.
If you want to elevate it,
Like your books.
you can, or get your revenge, you can, but now they're probably gonna go for their strike now.
Yeah.
And now they hate you, because now you've established your enemies.
I'm like, you grab their books. What are they going to grab? My wallet next? Like, you're upping the game.
That would be where I'm thinking. I'm not thinking a matter of what they deserve. I'm thinking a matter of like my own safety and stuff. Already they disrespect me.
Yeah.
They clearly don't care about me.
Yes.
Are they the types that are going to go all out?
And some de-escalation of revenge is kind of funny. Like if you did something really small and lame, or like something like just like something stupid, just like get into.
Yeah, release a bunch of bugs in his room.
That's awful.
Or like, just like kill him.
Just hit him.
Just a little kill.
Just like a little
hit 'em.
kill.
College roommates is such a weird time because people are in their own insular little bubble, growing up however they grow up in their own house, generally not seeing how anyone else lives, what anyone else's food rules are, like living style is, and then you live together and it's immediately like, you do what? You do what?
I know.
Like, like in my family, it was like, hey, you throw out lunch meat after 5 or 6 days because it's not good in the fridge after that. And when I said that, like one day when living with people, 3 other people turned around, they're like, what, only 5 or 6 days? And someone's like, 2 weeks is fine. And then someone's like, it's like, who's right? I don't know, but still, like everybody's like, no, this is the way it is because that's how I grew up. Sounds like he's like a spoiled little man baby.
I think there's a lot of spoiled people who, once they have roommates, they grew up their whole life just being able to, they were just provided for so much.
Yeah.
That they're just like, yeah, everything that's in the house, I eat.
You know what's weird to me too is like, usually when you hear stories like this, it's like, oh, my roommate ate all my chips. All his friends came over and like, do you have any snacks? It's like, yeah, we have chips. I can't imagine being someone's friend being like, do you have any food? And it's like, yeah, we have some delicious salmon and broccoli with sweet potatoes. It's like, that's an entire ass meal. Let's go. Like, for 4 people, let's do it.
I'd be, if I went over to, say I went over to your house and you had roommates and you were like, oh, I have this delicious meal. And I'm like, oh, cool. And we're eating it. And then your roommate gets home and they go, hey, where's the, like where's that meal I have? And it's like, oh, who cooked it? It's like, my mom. And you're like, delicious. I'd be like, I need to leave. Like, we just committed a crime. Like, Howard.
I don't actually live here. You gotta go.
You have like a candlelit dinner, and you're like, we gotta go.
We have to get out.
Uh-oh, the owner showed up. We gotta leave.
If in college someone offered me like sweet potatoes and chicken made from their mom, I'd be like, do you have like a PBR and like maybe like a Twizzler? Like I don't want like a vegetables.
Do you have top ramen and maybe a Coke?
Yeah.
I've been surviving off that.
And then going, this doesn't belong to you.
Dude, but like we've all met these people that are this entitled.
Yeah.
It's like mind-blowing when you're face to face with them, where you're like, wait, how do you not care?
Yeah.
It's shocking. I'm curious what the comments will say. Someone said, I had a similar situation that I've definitely mentioned on Reddit before. I bought a huge bag of rice at the local Asian grocery store, like 50 pounds, because I was broke as hell, but it's a lot cheaper to buy it that way. I caught my roommate giving some random person a significant portion of my rice one day. I said, hey, what the fuck? That's my rice, not yours. You can't give away like 1/5 of it without asking. He said, but you have so much of it. Yeah, because I'm rationing it out for the rest of the year, you idiot. He thought of himself as a musician and had a lot of musical instruments in his room. So later that week, I gave away some of his guitars to various people in that dorm. Whoa. He was very angry, but my response was simply, but you have so many of them.
Rice for guitars?
It's a fun story, but he's dead now. Don't go skiing at night, y'all.
Or I'll get you.
Whoa.
What do you mean? All of these stories have hard left turns.
See, I got it. This is why, though, like, these types of comments are why I'm like, hey, like, I don't fuck with people.
Yeah.
Because, like, you never know who's just a murderer, like, in the making. I'm like, I don't think you killed him, but I think you could kill someone.
Yeah.
He gave away 1/5 of my rice, so I sold his dog.
Anyway.
Like, it's just like.
Anyway, don't ski at night.
I'm like, all right, man, cool. Like, great.
You stole my pork rinds? I took your skin.
The way he's telling that story, I'm like, I understand that he took 1/5 of your rice and gave it to someone. you seem like you're happy he's dead.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's also
dude.
so ominous to end everything with something completely about something else and be like, anyway, don't hydroplane when it's snowing.
I was the ice.
Someone said, I would have sold his info on the internet. I don't play about my mom's food, but that's just me. OP said, that was what pushed me over the edge. It was literally my favorite dish and they ate everything, LOL.
I guess this is the petty revenge Reddit. Like, people are gonna be here.
People are
like,
here for revenge. They love revenge. Someone said college roommates suck. I had 2 that were eating my food and refused to clean up their messes. One roommate constantly left bowls of his leftover milk from cereal he never purchased, in the sink until the milk went rancid. The other roommate and I started putting those bowls full of milk under his bed. His room literally, his room.
my God!
His room
So
really
bugs aren't
smelled
so bad now, huh, Angela?
We kept one bowl each and would immediately clean it and hide it in our rooms. Okay, that is more in line of like revenge that I think is fair. I'm like, he's
Hiding the
leaving this
bowls.
out. It's rancid. It smells bad for everyone. You're just taking what he's doing. You're making the consequences of his actions affect him more than everyone else. That to me is like, that's the right.
How do you do that in this person's situation where it's like, you took my
I don't
mom's
know.
salmon, I'm taking it back from you. Vomit. No.
My only thought with this is I'm just like, okay, well, you're moving out now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
They're moving out. Like, you can't live
You
together
declared
now.
war. Like,
You
Yeah.
absolutely declared war, and some people are out of their mind.
Yeah.
That's just where my head goes.
100%.
It's where you have to like abandon the idea of like fairness sometimes, where it's
Totally.
like, oh man, they still have like one over on me and I want to get them back, but I don't know. It's like, sometimes you can just be like, it sucks they took my thing. I'd rather not get stabbed in the middle of the night.
Right.
But that takes a lot of growth.
It does.
I think
because
that's-
we're old now.
I feel like that's how I've always been, though. I'm the type that if someone wrongs me, now a roommate is so tough, right? But if someone wrongs me, my initial thought is not, how do I get back at them? My initial thought is, how do I remove them from my life, or I remove myself from their sphere as quickly as possible?
That's you taking care of yourself. But there are some people that when you are so deeply hurt, you like your body's reaction for some reason is to also hurt. Like it's just this like
I get that.
part of
it's
being human.
It's the desire for catharsis, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I understand that's a very valid thing. I think where I also go, though, and what I would ask anyone who's like seeking revenge, is like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, what is the outcome you desire?
Yes, that's great.
Right? Because the whole purpose, I think, deep down with revenge is that you want to teach them a lesson. You want them to stop.
Yeah.
Now, I guess they are saying in this that they haven't touched their food since. Truth is, so all we know is that actually it luckily worked out. But I'm like, for me, 9 times out of 10, doing something like that is going to culminate in horrible shit.
Yeah.
It's like bringing a gun to a knife fight or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's why even like on the road, especially in LA, I'm like, oh, I don't flip people off. I don't do, no matter how wrong someone is, I'm not escalating it because I'm like, people have guns.
Yeah.
Like, people be having guns.
I've been like chased in a car before by a guy that's like, the next man like, oh,
Oh yeah, me too.
you know, like it's crazy shit.
Yeah. Well, next story.
Oh, there's a third. Thank goodness.
I took off the blanket because it's now a little bit warmer in here, and I feel good. So you can really see the full Hollywood hot dog.
We're winning.
The better team.
Yeah, we're winning right now, and this is like a manifestation.
It's gonna be so embarrassing if we are horribly losing by this point.
Chance single-handedly is like the golden boy
crushing
of the team,
us.
just
or if we have a
destroying
massive
you.
falling out, you and me,
Yeah.
we'll look back at this
Whoa.
footage and be like, remember they used to talk,
Wow.
and then they became hot dogs.
A falling out when we were on the same team. That's
Yeah.
brutal.
I can see it happening.
It's actually more likely.
It's a lot of games videos already.
Yeah, it's true. This comes from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for sending pink envelopes?
Pink?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got pink on the cover. No.
well, she's
The color pink, I think.
Pink is not gay, but she is.
Pink is not gay.
I sell Pokemon cards on eBay as a side job.
Oh.
I have been doing it way before the rush on Pokemon cards was a big thing. When I mail out my cards, I like to send them in different colored envelopes to stand out. The colors are red, blue, pink, green, and yellow. They are randomly picked, and using different colors helps me remember who has what order. I have never gotten a complaint before and thought it was a great idea. So when your letter arrives, it's a fun experience instead of just getting a plain white envelope. I had an order for a card that was randomly put in a pink envelope and mailed off to the buyer. About a week or so later, I got a message on eBay from the buyer asking me not to send him pink envelopes because pink is for girls, and he doesn't want his neighbors to see him carrying a pink letter.
Yeah!
Yeah, you tell him. About a week goes by and I add more items to my eBay and this person bought more things from me. About 10 different cards. I don't remember him from all the other orders, so one of his packages gets sent in a pink envelope. I had a lot of orders that week and a lot of people got pink envelopes along with different colors. I'm also sure another one of his orders was sent in a blue one. He messages me again, furious that I have sent him another pink envelope. He informed me that he would not buy from me again if the next envelope was pink. His message also included, I don't want another pink letter. Only send me colors associated with the American flag. So only reds and blues.
What?
If it's on the gay flag, I don't want it. Weird because the pride flag is a rainbow, but I digress. So about 2 weeks later, he ordered about 20 cards, which is over the weight limit for eBay standard card shipping. So I broke his order down into separate orders. Cards were bought in different orders of 5, so it was easy to do. I had a buy 3, get 2 free deal. I decided I didn't want this person to go without his pink envelopes any longer, so I sent him 5 separate pink letters for his card.
That's awesome.
Now, where I think I might be the a-hole was when talking to my girlfriend, she defended him, saying he could have been in the closet and you exposed him to his family. I tried to show her the messages where I don't think that is the case.
Wait. Say that again?
She said, his girlfriend said, he could have been in the closet and you exposed him to his family.
Because you know,
having a pink
when you get a pink envelope, they go, oh!
Well, it's like at Hogwarts, you know, you get the pink envelope. It's like,
You're
gay.
a wizard. You're gay, Harry.
And the owl shows up and goes, you. Not a who.
The sorting hat
you.
is like, good. Got me.
I guess so.
And I've been sorted.
Girl, we're getting you sorted.
I tried to show her the messages where I don't think that is the case. So then she said, maybe he doesn't want to be made fun of by his neighbors and now he will. But now I feel bad that he did ask to not get them sent anymore, but I decided to be petty. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
It's Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Period.
did we forget that it's Pokemon cards?
Period.
Yeah.
He's worried about his fragile American masculinity, and he's like, I order Pokemon cards by the single.
And it's like butterfly or whatever, butterfly or whatever.
Butterfree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the colors can all be linked to different types of Pokemon.
I was like, is he ordering fairy type Pokemon
Exactly.
cards? Yeah.
I don't think he's ordering fairy type Pokemon.
He's like, those don't exist in my eyes.
He has a dartboard with Sylveon on it.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
That's wild.
This is ridiculous.
Only send me reds and blues. None of that. None of the ones on the gay flag. It's like reds and blues are on
on
there,
the gay
too.
flag.
Yeah.
I think every color is on there.
It is. That's what a rainbow is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I just can't even fathom it. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. How antiquated is the idea that pink is a girl color, but also it's an envelope. What does it have to do? You're throwing it away. You're opening it, and it's 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You're not even keeping the envelope. It's going straight into the trash or recycling. He
Yeah.
probably doesn't recycle, honestly.
No, probably not. Yeah, it's not his choice what the letters he gets in the mail are. I mean, this is how fragile like masculinity is to some people. So
Bonkers.
yeah,
I have such trouble understanding that. I don't know why. I can't understand it.
the amount of confinements guys put on themselves of well, that's gay and that's gay and I can't do that. And it just keeps building every year and they can't do anything at this stage. It's nuts.
Yeah, straight men can't do anything.
They can't do anything. No, I remember.
Damn.
I remember a few years ago, I think I've told this story before, but a few years ago I was on a set and there was it was a set where a lot of the crew were older guys. And it was me and a couple actors. We're all the same age, but one of the actors had just moved into a new apartment. And he was talking about, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it totally clean. He's like, that's my goal, is to keep my place super clean. And this old sound guy is like, well, you don't wanna keep it too clean, because then people will think you're gay. And we were just like, what?
And
What?
then he luckily, my friend responded, he's like, well, I'm gonna keep it gay clean all the time.
Yeah.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
yeah. But like truly, like a lot of guys think that way. Like keeping yourself put together is like
That's
seen
so
as gay.
very
like being
90s.
well dressed, like all these things, like good hygiene. They label everything, and so some of them do it on purpose. Like they have their life a mess out of fear of being seen as something
But I
else.
see it as like an enhancement. It's like, yes, now I'm gay clean. That's like bonus points.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I have gay hygiene. Well, that's like a good thing for a straight guy. It is attractive.
yes.
Like it's hot.
Women-
It's like,
women
whoa,
love their-
women-
you're straight and you take care of yourself? I'm in.
Whoa, yeah.
It's so funny, like all the advice like straight men give to each other, all the women that I know are like, why are you doing that?
Yes, exactly.
It's so funny. Verdict was not the asshole. Comments, not the asshole. This is hilarious. Your girlfriend is wrong. Even if he is closeted, nobody in their right mind is going to assume that because somebody mailed him a pink envelope that he's secretly gay. You have not outed him by sending him pink envelopes. Someone said, not the asshole. The guy sounds like a mess of a bigoted, fragile masculinity if the color pink or anything from the gay flag offends him, even if, big if, he's in the closet. How is a pink envelope to a stranger you outing him? And why would his neighbors be paying attention to his mail like that? Your girlfriend's scenario seems pretty far-fetched. Let's not forget, he could have stopped ordering and he didn't. Lastly, someone said, not the asshole. Masculinity's so fragile that he cannot carry a pink envelope from his mailbox to his door. Yeah, you were a little petty, but it's such a nothing burger that it's difficult to care about something like that. Red and blue are on the pride flag. Pink is not. So you were literally doing what he asked. Your girlfriend is also being silly. When I was in the closet, I could carry a pink envelope.
Yeah.
Update.
Oh, he's gay. Sorry, he's blind.
There it is.
I'm actually really wondering where this is going to go. Sorry this update took this long, but what better time than Pride Month? To clarify some things, the cards are safe in the mail. They're in a card saver penny sleeve and taped to cardboard so they do not move. The shipping is way cheaper that way by like a $3 difference. If the total card value is under $20, they can be shipped that way. This took its weirdest turn. I honestly did not see it coming. So he finally got all his pink envelopes in the mail and decided to complain to eBay about how I was being aggressive and forcing pink envelopes on him. The eBay team contacted me and wanted to either give him a refund or just return the item. I told them if he wants to return the latest items, I would be happy to take them back. So they informed this person that I was willing to accept the return. This man never returned the cards but claimed he did and wanted a refund. Because there was no shipping information, nor did I ever receive a package, I did not have to return the money. He then messages me about how I am not only ripping him off, but also shoving the, and I quote, gay agenda down his throat. On eBay, when you send a message to a seller, you can also attach pictures if needed for the return process or whatever it may be. He sent pictures of him burning the pink envelopes in his fire pit while sitting in a lawn chair with an American flag in his hand. Now I read every single reply to my last post, and while I agree I was being petty, I cannot let this go without being petty right back. So I found every order he placed and tallied it up to the exact amount. I would say approximately $30. Look online for the LGBTQ plus charities and nonprofits near me or online to donate to. I donated his entire amount to one of them under his first name and sent him a picture of the donation. I hid it within the message letting him know I never received his return of these items. I have not heard from him since, and I have blocked him from purchasing from me again. A lot of you have asked about my girlfriend and why she took his side, and a lot of you said that was not very healthy. We had a big argument about how she is taking not only a stranger's side, but a homophobic one at that. Come to find out, she did not care about this person, but just wanted a justified reason to leave me for her coworker.
Oh my God. And now part two.
And a boss hits me. So that was a twist I was not prepared for.
What?
I will not get too much into that, but she was looking for any reason she could beyond this to justify her actions.
Whoa,
Jesus.
what? You're gonna leave us with that?
When the B plot is way crazier.
What the hell?
Holy crap. All right. Man, sending a photo of you burning the letters, like the
It's
amount of
so
work,
much energy.
the amount of work people put into stuff. I'm like, dude.
I'm like, go take a shower.
This man owns American flags that he just holds in photos.
Of course.
Like, dude.
When you lean into negative, hateful energy, you get a little burst of like, yeah, but then you taint your brain with it. And then you're stuck. Taint. And then you're stuck with it. And then if you keep doing it, you get worse. It's like, you need to take a step away from hate. Like, people who get so angry, it's like, take a breath, take a step away, feel that lightness, and then lean into that. It just blows my fucking mind. Also, we can cross that off the gay agenda.
Yeah.
Cross what?
We got
off?
him.
What?
With the pink envelopes.
Oh, we got him.
We did it. We got him.
I just love that in the process of this guy trying to prove to this guy that he's not gay, he staged an entire photo shoot.
That's pretty gay.
It's like, I was like, you did all of this. You got a flag, you're lighting a fire, and you sit there and you take the photo. And then what do you do after you take the photo?
Like, hell
You're
yeah.
just like, edit it.
He's like, he takes it to Lightroom.
He's like putting filters on it.
Yeah. He's like face tuning.
So,
He's like, shit, I'm fat.
Holy crap. Oh,
Wow.
man. All right.
I want to know what cards he bought.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his taste in Pokemon like? You know?
That's
What's
what
the
we need to know.
Machamp?
Machamp.
Machamp?
Champ? Oh, yeah. Buff guy Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a Speedo. The keys.
Keys. Clef key.
Klefki is actually pretty goated.
Yeah.
Pretty good
Pretty
Pokemon.
good.
It's a key?
It's a key,
He's a ring that holds keys.
but it's kind of a bullshit Pokemon because it's fairy type and steel. So its resistances are pretty nuts.
Oh.
I love that you know
Can
that.
he, like, hit you?
It can hit you, but
He's
you
using
have a
more
lot of
magic
Pokemon.
stuff than
Oh.
Yeah, but if
physical attack.
you have dragons, you can't do shit against it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It sucks.
And you'd think as dragons you'd be able to do something.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
all right, next story. I fell in love with my rival.
This is my favorite kind of story.
It's called anime, okay?
It's called Shakespeare.
It's called half of Archive of Our Own.
Shakespeare is anime, let's be real. So this comes from True Off My Chest, so it's a confession someone is making. That's the whole point of this subreddit. Yeah, well, shit. I am a man. I am a man, and he is also a man. I thought I left this gay phase at 15, but no. I knew him for about 3 years since I started drag racing, and since the first day, we have had our rivalry. But despite that, he was always there. Whenever I needed him, there he was. He saved me so many times and still counting. Corny, I know. I just woke up one day and felt the need to see him, touch him in all sorts of ways. He just went back to his military service. Oh, this is just
Everything.
Hello!
It has everything.
This summer!
I need the movie rights.
Yep, I'm here. I bought my ticket. I'm at AMC.
Yesterday, I thought he was just being nicer. A hug is not something unusual, but when it's all the time, it's something else, right? Today, I just realized that I love him. I love him, and I feel heartbroken. It feels like my heart was ripped from my chest. Maybe he was just being nice because he would miss me, and my mind got the wrong signals. I needed to get this out because I just don't trust anyone to spit it out, and he could see this. Ryan, I love you with all my heart. I fucking love you. So I haven't read or watched Red, White, and Royal Blue. Is this?
This is better. This is better. Wow. Wow.
Is there an update?
Comments?
A drag racer and a Marine.
This?
I'm assuming. He didn't tell me.
You're right. This is better than Red, White, and Royal
Wow.
That every sentence.
It just kept getting better.
That was like a fighting game when you're getting a combo going.
Yes.
It was like, whoa.
There was
Yes.
new information each sentence.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Holy shit. That's the best Reddit post I've ever seen.
Wow.
And this
just
guy
kept it
reads
concise.
Reddit every day.
I was gonna say that. I was like, is that the caliber you get all the time?
Yeah.
Because I need to sign up for Reddit now.
Some comments here.
Wow.
I hope Ryan sees this. Someone said, no homo, I swear, but that was a beautiful profession of love. Go get your man.
It was important because I was about to call that commenter a homo. And I'm so glad that they specified.
But thanks for saying that, man.
Thanks for saying that,
Thank
dude.
God.
You saved yourself.
Someone said, what in the Wattpad?
It's so true.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. That was
Wow.
great.
All I have to say is wow, 5 stars. Siskel
Yeah.
and Ebert give it 2 thumbs up.
Right.
From heaven.
It's a good thing we have an update.
Yes! Yes!
It just keeps
Christmas
getting
morning.
better. Please let it be a good update.
Okay. As I confessed my sad, heart-aching story a month ago, that was quick AF. Ryan obviously got the tea because a mutual friend on this subreddit went on snitch mode. I received a letter this morning from him. I won't go into details, but I couldn't be happier to tell you that he reciprocated my feelings. I feel like for once in my life, things are going right. I was in relationships before, but never felt this way. I've been chuckling like an asshole all day long, and I just thought to give the last post a happy ending. That's it. Thanks for reading.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is everything.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Ryan's private. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
You've been chuckling like an asshole.
In cloud nine from this. This is gonna be enough to keep me through the rest of the year.
This whole episode proves Reddit to be a beautiful, magical place.
Oh my gosh. I really do need the movie. I do need, or just the Lifetime special, just something.
Yeah.
Truly, like, and I'm assuming when he said drag racing, I'm assuming not RuPaul's Drag
Not
Race. I'm
RuPaul,
assuming
yeah.
we're talking about
Like
literal
like race.
drag race. Oh, that's so good. That's so, and to proclaim the love on Reddit, just to like, I need to frickin' take up, I need to try this technique because this.
And somebody sent it to him, and then he just did a quick little update because he's obviously in love. He doesn't even want to be on the internet that long. He's like, just a heads up, I'm in love, chuckling, bye.
I know. I want to know this other person who went into snitch mode. He's so happy with this person who went into snitch mode.
That's a friend. They went into snitch mode.
That's a friend. I'm gonna connect. That's so good.
Look, it's one of those where I'm like, even if it's fake, and I don't think it is, even if it's fake, well done, sir.
I didn't even think about that. You're right, it could have been, but I don't care.
cares?
If it's fake, then Shonda Rhimes went on Reddit and gave us free shit.
No, that's yeah.
So good.
That's amazing.
So many details to that. Holy shit. This comes from the Boston Celtics subreddit and Best of Redditor updates.
Okay, a unique Venn diagram.
Yes. Yeah, the first of its kind. So buckle up. There's going to be multiple parts to this story. The title. Do trans people belong at Celtics games? No! like what? Okay. I'm sorry if this post comes off as negative or selfish, but it truly comes from a genuine place in my heart. I love the Celtics. My obsession with the NBA is pretty new, but I'm seriously honored to live in one of the most legendary basketball dynasties of all time. I want so desperately to go to see them live, but as a trans woman, I have felt, to say the least, unwelcomed by Boston. After some traumatizing events and horror stories towards both me and several friends at sporting events in the area, I have reservations about going to such a high-density game like at TD Garden. I understand that a lot of Native fans have very strong feelings about transgender people, and I don't want to end up on the wrong side of a group of fans who feel extremely justified on their home court. So I just want to know, am I welcome? Do you care? Honestly, would you prefer not to see me? I want honest answers. Even a simple yes or no is fine.
It's just heartbreaking to have to.
It's so heartbreaking. I've never been to Boston, right? I don't know. I also do know, like, sporting events, like, there's a lot of different types of crowds there. And
they're justified in
very
their...
toxic crowds are at games.
Yes.
So this person's asking, am I safe there?
Right.
I feel is what they're asking.
That's more, I think,
I think they know that at a giant arena with tens of thousands of people, there are going to be allies there. But what's the ratio going to be? Is it a safe?
Yeah.
It's so sad. Am I
deeply
allowed
sad.
to exist here?
I know.
That's what you're asking?
Yes.
And they're already saying, like, in Boston, in this city, they've already felt unwelcome.
It's already rough.
So the comments were overwhelmingly positive.
Oh.
Even the moderators were very positive in response. Someone said, yes, if you are in danger, look for a Thea's jersey and I will protect you. Someone said, I'd prefer to see you there. Live your life and the haters. Someone said, as an employee of the team, I can say we 100% would love for you to be there. I don't expect you'll have any issues, but if you do, please report to guest services. They take issues like this very seriously in my experience. Lastly, someone said, I honestly don't give a what people identify as. We all bleed green, baby.
Hell yeah.
All right. First update. This was 14 days later. Title, going to my first game tomorrow. I'm just laying here awake, practically shaking with excitement. Anything I should know? I've heard the energy in the garden is just electric. I wish I had a jersey to wear. Gonna hit some thrift stores during the day to try and find one for a good price. Who knows? Maybe I'll see a Thomas number 4.
I have a Celtics jersey.
Really?
And the matching bottom.
Whoa.
Oh.
There you go. Update number 2, same day. This time from Justin, the Celtics team sales rep. Help us make user Captain Advil's first Celtics game a memorable one. Hi, everyone. Some of you may recognize me as the other Jay Brown employed by the Celtics from when I organized a few group ticket outings years ago. I'm sure many of you saw this post from a few weeks ago where a transgender Celtics fan, user Captain Advil, asked if they belonged at a Celtics game. I was very encouraged to see the overwhelmingly positive response to the thread and made a comment that the organization supports her 100%. She mentioned being so encouraged that she purchased tickets to the November 1st game, which is tomorrow. The post caught the attention of some of the higher-ups at the Celtics who want to get in touch and make sure her experience is a special one. So I'm following up on behalf of them. I've tried directly messaging her a few times to no avail, so I just wanted to make one last effort to get in touch before she attends the game tomorrow. Would appreciate any help making that happen. Update number 3.
Yes.
Okay, well, the tears
She's
fall out
been
of my
drafted
eyes.
to the Celtics.
She's like, shit.
I didn't sign up for this! Meet our new power forward, Captain Advil.
She's in heels. Ma'am.
Okay.
You need some ankle support?
The title of this is 3 days later after that post. Trans people are welcome at Celtics games. It took me a minute to get my bearings back, but I think I need to jump on here and say something to all the people who absolutely made my year. I don't even know what to say. 155 to 104? Are you kidding me? That felt like the most normal thing that happened that night, given the almost unbelievable context that brought me to the game in the first place. The encouragement I felt from this sub made my night at the Garden absolutely magical. I can't remember a time I could feel so included and so absolved of the weight of my identity at the same time. I didn't just feel safe and cared for, but absolutely full with nothing holding me down. I finally feel like I can claim my love for basketball and be queer as simultaneously. So for that, I owe you guys. I also need to give a huge thank you to the Celtics organization for taking the time to make one fan's first game truly special. I'll admit I was expecting to feel a little used, just in the way that some companies do when trying to prove their allyship. That was not the case. They didn't point at me and go, "Look, we got one," or anything like that. They sent Autumn, a rep, to my seat to quietly hand me a bag of Celtics gear and wish me the best time of my life. They just wanted me to fit in and give me a chance to see what it's like to be part of the Celtics. Well, I certainly feel like I'm part of something. I'm so grateful for this community, this organization, this team, and above all, Derek White. That is a Celtics player. Thanks, guys. I hope I get to see you again soon.
Oh my God, it's so sweet.
That's awesome. Hey, gives you hope.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Oh, good.
It's so cool. You know, I mean, like, we hear so much about all the hate. It's nice to, like, be like, oh, there's also a lot of good people.
A lot of good.
Some comments. We scored 155 and won by 51 points in your first game. Please go to at least every home game. We absolutely need you there in person.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, we need our lucky doll at every game.
Someone said, this straight white dude absolutely loves this story. I am overjoyed that this was your experience. If we can't welcome everyone into our team, what the is the point? Lastly, someone said, dope. Love to hear experiences like this. Our fan base always gets a bad rep. Nice to hear that the vibe check passed with flying colors. I'm glad it was a night to remember for you. That's so great.
Yay, I love a happy moment.
Yeah. I'll say this now and only in this moment, but go Celtics. That was cool. I'm not even a Lakers fan. I don't know. I'm not like a Celtics hater. I don't know.
What, do you like any basketball team?
I like players.
What
like
players?
specific
Like
players.
what?
Like Jokic.
You know that one, right? Yeah.
I like Jokic because he hates basketball.
Oh, that's
He's
dope.
just cursed at being really good at it.
Oh,
He's
I
a
love
player
people
who's
like that.
so good, but he kind of just hates everything about it.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, that's awesome.
Like when he won the championship and they're like, yeah, you have to go do a big celebration now. He's like, what? He's like, I just want to go home. I don't
You know
want to
what
celebrate.
movie I want to watch?
He's like pissed.
Like Mike.
Okay.
Does it hold up? Has anyone watched it?
Wow.
I'm gonna watch it.
All right, let's go play some basketball.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Let's dribble.
All right, our next story comes from the Two Hot Takes subreddit. Shout out to Morgan over at Two Hot
Love
Takes.
Morgan.
My roommate doesn't want to live with me again after I watched Jurassic Park movies while his girlfriend was at our apartment.
Huh?
My roommate doesn't want to live with me again after I watched Jurassic Park movies while his girlfriend was at our apartment.
Okay.
Okay.
I, a 22-year-old man, am finishing up my last year of college and live with my best friend, a 23-year-old man. He has a girlfriend who's 20 that he's been with for about 6 months. She's pretty shy, and whenever she's at our apartment, they are pretty much always just hanging out in my friend's room. They will very rarely hang out in common areas for extended periods of time. So suffice to say that even though I've known her for half a year, I know very little about her and wouldn't say I know her very well personally. This past weekend, I was scrolling through Netflix to find something to put on in the background while I study for finals. I found The Land Before Time, which was one of my favorite movies growing up because my older brother used to always play it for me when he babysat me. So I turned it on and just kind of had it on. My roommate and his girlfriend came by, and my roommate noticed the movie I was watching. He commented that he hasn't seen it in years since he was a kid. He asked his girlfriend if she's ever seen it, and she said no. She said that she wasn't allowed to watch any movies with dinosaurs because her religion doesn't believe in them and believe that their fossils were put in the ground by God as a test. Needless to say, I was caught off guard. Of course. Oh! I've never heard that the fossils were put there by God.
As a test.
I've heard that the fossils are fake, but not that they were put there by God. That's another level.
It's a dumb test.
Of course, I had a million questions, but for some reason, my brain went towards dinosaur movies instead of her religion. I asked if she'd ever seen any of the Jurassic Park movies, and she said no. I told her some of them are really good and suggested we have a dinosaur movie marathon. She said she doesn't want to watch any movie that goes against her beliefs. I just said okay and didn't push it, and they quickly retreated back to my roommate's room.
Around.
But it did kind of make me want to watch Jurassic Park movies.
Got me thinking about Jurassic Park, bro.
This guy.
Right, that's awesome. I have the first two on Blu-ray, so I found those and started watching them. Neither my roommate or his girlfriend came out of the room much of the rest of the day except to get something from the kitchen or go to the bathroom. After I finished the second movie, I left to meet up with some friends. I stayed at a friend's place that night after drinking, and when I got back to my place, my roommate immediately laid into me. He said that I was very disrespectful to his girlfriend by playing Jurassic Park movies immediately after she told me it goes against her religious beliefs. He said I made her feel very uncomfortable and that they both agree I did it on purpose to mock her beliefs. I told him I don't care at all about her beliefs and that I told her I don't care at all about her beliefs and that all I did was watch movies in my own place. I told him it's not my problem what her religious beliefs are, and if she gets that upset about dinosaur movies, then I'm honestly kind of surprised she can go through day-to-day life without having an existential breakdown. He told me that he doesn't want to live with me again after our lease is up at the end of the month. We had already been looking at renewing our lease or finding a new place, but I think they are seriously overreacting.
What is happening
Dude,
here?
Break up with your roommate. Hit the gym.
Dude, get out of there.
Look, I have my judgments of, I mean, this is so extreme. I have my judgments of like certain beliefs and religions and whatever, but people can believe what they want. But I've always laughed at like, I can't watch that because they're talking about things or it shows things that I don't believe. I'm like, then yeah, don't
watch it. It's not your house.
Or like watch it and don't believe it. It's a fictional movie. Like what you're saying that your faith is so weak that you can't watch it or you'll immediately be swayed. I'm like, then do you even believe what you believe? Like
It's not your apartment.
I always like
Apartment.
I just scoff whenever people are like, no, I can't watch that because it goes against. I'm like,
You must turn it off in your home.
you believe what you believe, right? Like you believe it's the truth, so it shouldn't matter. But she believes, I guess, that God put fossils there as a test. So maybe she also believes God made Jurassic Park as a test.
What's the test?
To test your faith?
Your faith and like, you know, the Earth only being like 3,000 or...
So Jurassic Park playing was a test.
Yeah.
The Lord works in
It's a test
mysterious
from
ways.
God.
Oh.
So my story is I was placed. No, I went to a Christian summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
My parents were like, yeah, like, you know, that was kind of like everything in our hometown was Christian. And then at one point we did like a field trip to this like museum. And the museum talked about how dinosaurs and man like coexisted. And it was like the Earth is like 3,000 or 4,000 years old was their pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And dinosaurs were real and they coexisted with man, but the fossils are not millions of years old. The scientists are wrong, and they're only like 3,000 or 4,000 years old, but they were wiped out in like I think it's the flood that
They were too big.
They were too big to fit on the ark. That Steve
Even though
Carell
there's
built.
plenty of dinosaurs that were small.
But yeah, so they are
Even though there
they're
are small
real.
dinosaurs.
And I came home and I was telling my parents
And
about
birds
it.
are related
and
to
they were like,
dinosaurs.
and they were like, oh, you're actually not going back there. So
Why?
Your parents.
1 point, Spencer's parents.
Your parents.
0
Your
points.
parents chose dinosaurs.
Yeah. Well, because I truly was so obsessed with dinosaurs like my whole life. At that point, for me to kind of like to show, I think it showed how malleable like a child's views are. Where I was like, yeah, like well, that's what they told us, like this authority figure, and they're like, okay, well, that's actually it's not true. So you're done.
So they were saying that authority figure was saying those fossils didn't come from dinosaurs.
No, they came from dinosaurs, but they're only like a couple thousand years old.
So they didn't believe in carbon dating.
Yeah.
They were like, no.
And so
It's
your
a
parents
pretty-
were like, they aren't true simply because those aren't the facts of dinosaurs, because your parents believe in dinosaurs.
My parents believe in, science.
And the Grand Canyon was just God making a really complicated cake really quickly.
Yeah.
What?
He peed really hard.
Because there's a bunch of layers, and then you can date all the layers. You
Where's
can see
the frosting?
like, well, that's the top. That's us.
Oh, we're the frosting? Us and the mules?
We're the frosting.
The donkeys? We're the frosting? I can't.
It takes like willful ignorance, I think, when it comes to so much of these types of scientific things to go like, yeah, no, that the Earth is not that old. It's like you literally like can look at stuff. and
Like,
see.
let's be real. Like, your roommate's girlfriend, it's not her place. Also, you were inside a room with the door shut.
Yeah.
Like, what? Did she come out and go to the bathroom
this
and
guy-
see?
She hasn't seen Jurassic Park.
I unfortunately also I think this is just not a bro. Like this is a guy who like immediately like. This is the type of friend, I think, that as soon as they get a girlfriend, it's just like, if the girlfriend's like, I don't like your friend, he's like, yeah, and I don't like him
I
either.
don't like him.
It's just like, he's not your bro, man.
You know what? Maybe he just wanted the girlfriend to move in the whole time, and then he was like, this is the time.
Yeah.
It's the Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Poor guy was just loving his little Blu-ray, having a great time.
And he was smart for stopping after 2.
Yeah, the third one.
Good move.
Which one's Dominion?
The 5th one? No, 6th one.
I have not seen most
I didn't
of the
see.
recent
I
ones.
didn't.
You didn't see Christopher.
Christopher
I
Pratt.
have not watched. I've not actually watched any of the Jurassic Worlds. I've only seen really the clip of the girl getting, as I call it, Harlem Globetrotted by the pterodactyls. She gets. It's the best way to put it.
Oh, she's the nanny.
She's the nanny.
She's the
They
nanny.
just- and dinosaurs are just throwing them around.
She's the nanny, and
It's-
she's on her phone the whole time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love Jurassic Park, but those ones are not that.
That's
know what?
That's Jurassic World. that
I
one.
could not stop replaying it as a kid. First Jurassic Park, the blonde, her acting was out of control.
Yeah.
Remember her? She was like,
Oh yeah.
She's like.
To be fair, if I'm in a kitchen with a bunch of velociraptors, I'm acting that
but
way
her
too.
acting made me laugh so hard as a kid. We would always rewind it and then press play again because it was so intense.
Yeah.
And the
She
little
sells
boy.
yeah. I used to dress up as Tim from Jurassic Park a lot.
Which one's
Wow.
The kid in the striped
Kid.
shirt.
Oh God.
knows all the facts.
He
Yeah,
knows all the facts. He's carrying around the dinosaur books. He's got the
Oh
bandana.
yeah, that's a great, great outfit.
Comments, not the asshole. I'm sure whatever she and your roommate are doing in his room all the time also goes against her religious beliefs. Roommate is just looking for an excuse to not live with you anymore. Someone said they didn't have a problem with it while you were watching The Land Before Time, but all of a sudden after you discussed it, it became a problem. You didn't sit there and force her to watch anything, and they were in a completely separate room, not the asshole. OP said they think that once I found out that she doesn't believe in dinosaurs, that I watched the Jurassic Park movies to mock her beliefs and rub it in her face. Really, I just hadn't seen the first 2 Jurassic Park movies in a while, and the conversation spurred an interest in watching them again. Someone said, someone looking to be offended can usually find an excuse. I don't want to get off track with the girlfriend's beliefs, but wow. However, you were in no way disrespectful. Your roommate is way out of line. I'm at a loss as to how that made her uncomfortable. You didn't lecture her on evolution or ridicule her beliefs. You simply watched a movie that didn't support her very, very non-mainstream religious beliefs. You don't owe that to her.
She's like, can we put on God's Not Dead?
And it seems even the roomie didn't know as he asked her if she'd seen the movie. I'm rolling my eyeballs around here. It's not like OP was watching hardcore porn in the common area. You were watching a couple of very well-known and popular movies. OP said this was the first time that her religious beliefs were ever brought up. She never said anything about me smoking weed or drinking at our apartment. I'm a 22-year-old college student. I do my fair share of sinning. This was the first time I heard her talk about anything related to her religion. Yeah, it's very
It's
inconsistent.
an interesting battle to pick.
Yeah, of all the things. It does, it's a leap, but I do fall into the category of like maybe the roommate was just trying to find an excuse.
I think it
He's
was
like, go with the dinosaurs.
Let's do
Yeah.
the dinosaur thing. Because if we do drinking or smoking, then we have to stop drinking.
Yeah.
Also, the roommate loved Land Before Time. Why isn't she on him on that?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's like, it's inconsistent.
it's
Also, the
animated.
roommate clearly didn't know about
Yeah,
this
it's
religious
animated.
belief. Well, dinosaurs mentioned. That's
Hey, dinosaurs
very
mentioned.
serious
Hey,
Spencer
this
thing.
is a you story. I'm learning so much about you.
I think the boyfriend's cheating on him.
Probably.
You think the boyfriend's cheating on him? What?
I want to go on. You know what?
that much is clear.
I need to make a Reddit account and just go onto these Am I the Asshole posts and leave just comments that make zero sense.
Drop him.
Just be like, I think he's cheating on you. It's very clear that he's not respecting
Oh, I
you.
get
It's
it.
like I'm having. Yeah.
And just
I know
like,
now
wait, it's
why
like,
you
wait, I
said
think
that.
you misread the story.